All right, welcome to another Messages of Hope. My name is Kim O'Neill, and today we are recording this on St. Patrick's Day. So I've got on lots of green and actually not my earrings. I used to have green earrings. Anyway, we are going to center today's message on shining your light and seeing what the message of hope is that wants to come through. Remember that it's always take what resonates, leave what does not. And my hope is that you will receive this message in a way that supports you in better trusting your intuition and your inner guidance. So let's see. I just saw this card. I just want to point it out. This colorful card. Movement, choices, decisions. Okay, shining your light. I'd like to knock on it one more time. Let's see what the past, present, and future position cards are. In the past, there we go. Awesome. And in the present, what do we have? There might be one more. So let's see. For the present, there we go. Okay, and for the future, they're coming out really quickly today. For the future, what card? Okay, I'm just gonna set that there. Let's see, what for the future? Is there another? There we go. There we go. That wanted to be seen and heard, right? Have its light shown. Okay, let's see. So just bear with me as I am processing what I see. So this topic might make you really uneasy. And if that's okay, I want to just first invite you to take a moment to breathe. Exhale out the uneasiness and inhale the ease, the peace, inner peace that you might desire to feel more of. So what I'm noticing through the cards is that in the past, it may have felt like the process of shining your light, and I'm going to call it process because that's how it can feel or be experienced at times. There can be a lot of things to learn and grow through and figure out as you're in that process. If this resonates with you, right, you are shining your light, and you may not use that phrase or those words, but you're doing what you love to do. You're putting yourself out there, that kind of thing. You may find that, wow, it's so many twists and turns, and you didn't expect this and didn't expect that. And it's becoming a process, right? And so it may have felt like it was going at a snail's pace. That if you're going to choose to stay on this journey, that it really asks you to be patient. Be patient for things to bloom and blossom, and for you to bloom and blossom, and to feel like you are truly shining your light in to the max, right? What that means for you. In the present, I see that you have a lot more presence, and that has dual meaning. You have a lot more presence because you've been on the journey, you stayed with it, you allowed your roots to grow and be grounded. And as a result, you are seeing reflected externally more presence, gifts, manifestations in your external world as well. Definitely more mind-body or heart-body connection to me, it's all of it. It's not just the two. Mind, body, heart, soul connection. Things are flowing. You're in a good space, feeling the love. What you've been growing it has bloomed, and you are now smelling the roses. And if this isn't where you are yet, this is what's on the horizon for where you're moving towards. And in the future, so you might think like, well, what's for the future, right? We already identified the manifestation part of it. What's coming in the future is even more of a solid foundation, being very firmly rooted in who you are. So no longer it's sort of maybe what feels like a beginning phase of having presence, but something that has been going on for a long time. So let's say you had the experience of feeling like you were such in a process for so long. You're going to get to the space where it's been your norm. That's now where you've been for a very long period of time. And shining your light is just what you do. It just is. That's just, it's no longer something you're working towards or in the process of, right? It's just, that's what you do. That's how it is. Because you've cleared out all the other stuff. Whatever was interjecting, making it feel like a process. And this can be all sorts of things. So I'm not going to delve into that at this moment, but it's just what remains is you being firmly rooted and grounded and shining. And that you are more and more a beacon of light to others. That's part of the future. And what's really cool, what I see is from past to future, is that this has been a soul journey for you. I'm going to say destined, but a journey that your soul chose to be on. I know I used the word destiny in one of the previous videos, and I'll be honest, there's a part of me that even has some apprehension in using a word like that because we are creating our own destiny and all of that. But when I utilize it, when it feels right to share it, how I see it is it's more of a like from your highest perspective, from your higher self. This is something that your soul wanted to experience. That's how I see it. And you've been on that journey and you did a fantastic job staying on the journey. And because you allowed the slow burn, because you stayed consistent or at least stayed present with it, right? You didn't give up. You get to experience all the presence, feeling solid and whole and aligned within you, feeling complete, receiving all the manifestations, and then being that beacon for others. Just trying to get a feel for I feel like the number 4 is showing up quite a bit. And so to me, 4s represent a solid, stable foundation. They're also representative of angels. You have not been on this journey alone. Let's get some let's see what's at the bottom of the deck first. Yeah, hello. We have fertility, which I believe this is also the Empress in traditional tarot. And we're talking all about being firmly rooted and grounded. And she is in essence a tree. You can see that her hair, it's like a tree with branches and leaves coming out of it. Things are coming full circle for you. She is the fully blossomed version of the young girl, the young woman. It's now all yeah. Give me a second here. Okay, I am back. And just noticing it's so interesting because the more that I do readings and allow myself to do these in a sort of traditional tarot sense, but not in a predictive way. I don't see it that way at all. I see this as highlighting aspects of hope, right? If you're in a certain experience, a certain journey, what is the hope that can come out of that? And to support you in seeing the hope, but also to also support you in strengthening your intuition, because I imagine that what I share with you here is not necessarily anything new for you. You just may not have been quite hearing yourself, hearing what your intuition was telling you. But it's interesting. So I had to pause the video because two reasons. Number one, I was noticing I had a piece of coconut between two teeth, and that was bugging me. The other thing is, it's interesting because the more that I do these readings, I notice how the feelings come through. And while I've been informally studying tarot and just the whole reading thing for many years, actually, but only formally studying it until recently. And as I say that, I do this intuitively, so I am not bound to traditional meanings of the cards, in case you are aware of all of that. But what I want to say is it's just interesting to see how the feelings really show up. So I know I mentioned this earlier. I'm just going to say it again, that you may be feeling a sense of uneasiness, of feeling ungrounded, of feeling like you need things to be perfect in order to shine your light. You may be experiencing a lot of that stop, start, right? Because you're trying to get it just right. Just know you're not alone in that, right? So many people, I've done that. Heck, I did it in this video, but that's where I was also realizing, like, oh, that's part of this message. Sorry for the camera. That's part of this message. And so I love that. I love how things show up. And so I don't know. I felt like it would be good for me to share that with you. Because, the journey of allowing yourself to be in process to shine your light and feel more comfortable and at ease as you do. And now I'm noticing a sensation right here, which is very interesting. I don't typically feel anything over there. So I don't know if that has meaning for anybody. So the jaw, neck area. Okay, but the other thing, let's see, what else I was seeing show up is noticing the numbers 4 and 5. So we have 4 and 5. There's also 6 here. Also seeing 14 and 15. There's also 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6. There could be a progression. And you could feel like you're doing things out of sequence. And yet the pieces are all going to fit together. They're all going to come together. What was the other thing? 45. If I didn't already say that, number 45 might have significance. And 4 and 5 make 9. And so there's, I don't know. You tell me if that has any significance for you. Let's move on, do some additional cards to see what else wants to come through. I'm going to jump to a healing energy oracle message. And as always, let me know what you're taking away from this message, how this serves you today. You may have a lot of self-doubt too. Let's see. The card that popped out is affirmation. And it's the root chakra. I listen to myself. Well, that's how I'm seeing it. Yeah. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. Yep. I feel like this is very much an appropriate message for this reading. So just take that in, that image on the screen. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. We just did an episode of the Let's Talk Fabulous show today, and all about shining your light. And that's why it felt fitting for me to do this. And I was sharing on there again how when I first started just delving more into the work that I do today and putting myself out there publicly, which is something I always knew I was meant to do, always. So it was very surprising. I share this in case you can't relate. It was very surprising when I noticed all this fear showed up. Like, what is this? What is this? I'm not actually scared of this. What is going on? Right. And so I had to work my way through that and figure it out. And so you may be experiencing that too. Feeling very, just lots of fear coming your way. And, could be coming from you, but also from others around you. When things change, it's not uncommon for people to be a little fearful, to have judgments. And what's very interesting is when we find that there's judgments, so judgments of ourselves, judgments of others, it's reciprocal nature. So let's take it the other way. So if you find that you're judging other people, that's an indication that you're likely judging yourself. And so if you're trying to shine your light and yet you've got all this self-judgment coming at you, where you can start to begin to release some of that and feel more ease and less fear, is to start to have more self-compassion and more acceptance of others. Allow that tension to be released. Krista McKinley was one of the panelists in today's show, and I love what she was saying. And in fact, come on, where was it? What did she say? Oh yeah, she was mentioning that, when you can find yourself judging someone, it's good to also recognize that you don't know that person's story, right? None of us know the depths of another person's story, what's really going on within them, and all of those things. So in recognizing that can be one way to get ourselves to realize, yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't understand that person, right? Maybe there's some aspect of what they're doing that I don't like, but I do want to release judgment because I don't fully know their story. I don't know what their purpose is in this world. That's their journey, their job, right? And so if I'm having judgment about it, well, then my job is to release judgment about it. And as we release that energy directed towards them, even if they don't know about it, right? It's getting directed towards them. We are also softening things up for ourselves as well. So that's just one thing that can show up in this whole shining your light journey. You may or may not relate to it. Feel free to let me know in the comments. Let's see. I'm going to see if there's another one of these. These are great cards. These cards are by Mario Deguay. Let's see. Is there another message here to support our beautiful light shiner audience? Okay, what do we have here? We have manifestation of light. Manifestation of light. That's literally what it says. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms. My intellect shines. And my inner light grows. I kid you not, y'all. This card was just peeking out. Freaking love it. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else. We're just going to pull a few more and then we're going to close out. I was trying to keep these to 20 minutes or less, but we'll see. It's actually aiming for like 15 minutes, but okay, let's see. We're going to do a Prism Oracle. Let's see. Is there a message here that would like to come through to further connect with today's audience? Let's see. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? We have, we have creativity. And look at that. That's basically a light bulb. a light bulb shining. And we have sadness. So, wow. So we actually have in the present position, we have a lot of water. Fulfillment of wishes. And then also we've got the material and spiritual prosperity card, lots of water, allowing it to flow. And so if you have a lot of grief or sadness going on in the background of what's going on in your world, your inner emotional world, this can definitely dim your light. This can weigh you down. So the key is to feel your feelings and allow it to flow so it can flow on out. You can cleanse yourself and get back into a space of flow so that it's easy for you to shine and shine bright, baby. Look at that sun. Look at that sun. Yeah. Yeah. And that may be part of what's, your process phase of like allowing yourself to get back to feeling good with who you are. Let's do, we're going to do a Keepers of the Light. Let's see what message wants to come through there. And thank you for being here with me. I love doing this. This is fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. And, okay, what do we have? We have Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. That's beautiful. I haven't seen this one before. When I say that, I've seen all the cards in this deck, but this one has not popped out before. That's beautiful. Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. And when I think of shining your light, if I were to think about it energetically, as far as your chakras go, I would see it more so as your heart shining, your heart light shining. So much power comes from your heart, but if your heart is sad, it's going to be like a gray cloud over your heart, right? Yeah, and this woman is shining. You probably cannot see it because it's white. It's very light. But her heart is shining. There are some rays of light coming out from her heart and from all around her, extending outward. Very beautiful. And it's got that kind of light pink rosy tone, representative of universal love. So if you're in a space of feeling the grief and sadness and you'd like some just ethereal support, call down. I tend to say first a waterfall of white light to help cleanse my energy, and then call in pink universal love and allow yourself to be in that space of receiving. It says give and receive in balance. So if you can identify with being out of balance with your giving and receiving, and I'm predominantly talking about those who are overgivers, and who are in the process of having to learn how to receive, then just start to do it with the energy, right? Call in, okay, right now I choose to be a receiver and I receive the pink universal love light to flow down to me and through me, encompass your heart, and help your heart feel fully supported and encapsulated in love and lit up from within. Lit up from within. And if you're looking for some guidance and extra help with this, definitely, I'll just quickly say, go to KimO'NeillCoaching.com, check out my custom meditation sessions, as well as one-on-one coaching services, because you don't have to do this alone. I know how challenging that can be. Okay, we're going to do 2 more messages. We're going to do a Walking with Your Angels message from Keith Leon, his deck. And when we're done with this video, well, when it posts, I will share in the comments a tapping video that I did with Brad Yates a few years ago about feeling safe to shine your light. I'll put that in the comments. And if you don't see it there, you just search my channel for Brad Yates and you'll see a few videos come up. Okay, let's see. What's the angel message that wants to come through? Okay, I think there's two. Okay, there we go. We have, let's see here. Okay, we have Archangel Ariel who says, focusing on Mother Earth's elements, animals, and plants will bring a soft and compassionate energy into your being. If you'd like to commune with me and invite me to walk by your side, you may wish to burn a pink or rainbow candle while you make the invitation. These colors bring forth the essence of unconditional love. We were just talking about this, weren't we? Okay, then we also have Archangel Haniel. And she says, when you are feeling out of balance, unprotected, or out of harmony, call my name. I will help you find your center in these situations. The truth of who you are can never be out of balance. Reconnecting to the divine spark, the life force that breathes your very breath, along with my support, will bring you right back to your internal knowing that everything is working toward your highest good. I'm going to say, no matter what your journey is, don't ever give up on yourself. Take time to feel and to heal and nurture yourself, but please don't ever give up on yourself. Please don't ever give up on yourself. And I love the back of these cards. Look at that. It's kind of like the sun and the moon in one. You are bright like that. And when you shine, it's like you have wings. Can fly, float on the energy of your light, your divine light. Okay, we're going to end with a postcard from Spirit. We're going to end with a postcard from Spirit. Let's see what this final message is. Oh, man. I'm just noticing, the experience of this particular message of hope and how it showed up for me. Interesting. Okay, let's see what is the message that wants to come through for all those who are resonating with the, there we go, message of shining your light. Let's see here. It says, you are magic. You are magic. And look at that unicorn. Okay. It says, dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. I kid you not, y'all. This is how the cards show up. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. And I just want to remind you, when you ask, you receive. So if there's anything about this message about shining your light and whatever, comes up for you in this conversation and you have questions about it, ask. When I say ask, I literally mean ask out loud, journal it out, talk to God, your angels, think the thoughts, but I believe really in vocalizing and getting it outside of you too. Your thoughts are an energy, absolutely, absolutely, and we give them even more power when we speak them out, right? So ask, you know, what is what what would serve me best in knowing right now in regards to shining my light? I'm trying to get away from using the word need. What do I need to know right now? Right. You don't need anything. Um, what message would serve me best right now as I am in the process of shining my light? You may want to ask that question. Pose that. What message would serve me best right now? What action would best serve me right now in shining my light? Ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for love. I don't know why I said that. Ask for love. You don't need to ask for love. You are loved. Oh, this is funny. This is so freaking funny. They just wanted me to say, you are loved. That's all they wanted me to say. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm having an experience, y'all. This is great. They just wanted me to say you are loved because what I noticed on one of the other cards before this message is the back of the card said you are loved. But I didn't say it. I chose not to say it. This is crazy and awesome. So awesome. So awesome. Okay. Are there any other messages? Part of me's like, do I just like scrap this? But no, I'm not going to scrap it. We're still going to post it. Let's end with the how to love yourself. I'm cracking it. This is funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see what self-love affirmation wants to come through for everybody. There we go. What does it say? It says, I rejoice in my creative energy. Yes. Rejoice in your creative energy and your perfectly imperfectness. The back says, fun, uplifting ideas flow through my consciousness, and I follow through on the ideas received, bringing them into full manifestation. So this is a message for me, but it's also a message for you. So, whatever you might be in the process of starting and stopping, continue to follow through, put it out there, do it. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. You will improve as you continue. You will improve, and you'll learn to develop greater and greater self-compassion and acceptance for yourself and for others. Okay, I am just cracking up. This was a great message. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you're taking away. And again, reach out to me if you'd like some assistance with this. And if you haven't already, join the Let Your Light Shine movement. It's free. It's easy. And I'd also love to shout you out on social media if you give me permission to. Just go to letyourlightshinemovement.com and you'll see everything there. Have an amazing day. I'll see you again very soon.